We are on Monday. Yep, we'll bring everybody in here. Come on in. Let's see if you get notified. Yep. Well, it's going to take a minute anyway. It's going to take a minute anyway, because it always does. It's going to take a minute. It always does. There you are. Okay. There we are. I've got so much to tell you, okay? I finally watched Crash, and I'm going to be honest with you. I watched the other one that was on HBO, and I watched Crash on Netflix, and I don't think she's guilty. So, there's that. No. What you really have to understand is these kids drugged 24/7. They smoked all day, they smoked all night, they had what's called sleepovers, where they'd sleep over each other's houses, they were with each other every day. Why are we letting our kids sleep over places? What are we doing? Yeah. I mean, there's movie after movie after movie on our Instagram high geeks just smoking weed all day, 24/7. I just watched Crash last night. Just watched it. Okay? I don't think she's guilty. I think she's a drug addict. I think she got up at 5:30, and I'm going to be honest, Sloan Bella said she was detoxing, and I think she was. I don't think she remembered even what she was doing. But we're talking about two kids that were so thin, they were never sober because they were addicts. They were addicts. Rumors said that they were looking for all kinds of drugs that night. Sorry. I mean, look at the size of them. Look at the size of them now. Now she's sober and in jail. She actually has, do you see what I'm saying? I watched Crash. I had watched the other HBO special, Wait for Ciara, and I don't think she's guilty. I think she's guilty of reckless homicide. Yeah, I do. And I watched another creepy one. Go watch this one. This is a documentary. I didn't feel good yesterday. That's why you didn't see me. I feel much better today. This is a documentary about, let me see. I don't like the new Netflix. It's hard to regurgitate it all. Now you can add on to your favorites. Yeah, but before they didn't have that. Oh God, now they won't show it to me. Anyway. Go watch Maternal Instinct. That'll make you throw up in your mouth. Then, another one that made me throw up in my mouth. Hold on one second. It's very similar to Sweet, Pray, and Obey. But it's called, and it never comes back up. It's a documentary. It was so good. I just finished watching it. Where is it? Okay, New and Hot. No, okay. Forget it. I'll have to tell you guys later. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, shows. Yeah, it's all changed now. I don't like it. Anyway, come on in. 6 of you in here, like it. Share, like, and follow. I'm going to read my mods today. Just waiting for Sierra because she always has issues in here. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Yeah, ouch. That's not good. Yeah. It's called... Okay, so this guy takes over after Warren Jeffs. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. So Warren Jeffs goes into jail. Can't imagine why he would go into jail. He was only having schmecks with young girls, okay? So this other guy takes over. What do you think he's doing? All right, hold on one. I can't find it. So anyway, he decides he's the prophet. Of course he is. And all these girls are running around going, yes, prophet, yes, prophet, yes, prophet. And so really, basically, he's the prophet, because we all are. And he starts saying, you're going to love this one. I can't even begin to tell you this. He starts saying that he's going to change things around because he hears God now. And he said there's such things as hearing spirits, but he hears God. So he needs to change some things around. So he's stealing everybody's wives and all this stuff. It's really, really good. This guy's such a sicko. He's sick. So this woman doing the documentary decides to move next door to them and become their friends. Okay, they trust her, they believe her. He wants to be filmed, and he has 9 wives underage. Listen to what I just said. He has 9 wives underage. And this is what this documentary lady finds out. So she gets the FBI involved, okay? Very hard to prove, very hard to get stuff on him. Anyway, so they were having schmecks with the girls and making other girls watch. Yep. 9 underage wives. 9. So this one woman who came forward, he took all 4 of her daughters. He took all 4 of her daughters to worship him, to live with him. Yep. Oh, yep. And made them watch. So there's only one wife that started catching on, and it doesn't matter. The other guys were doing it too. The other guys were married with kids. It's just, the whole thing was messy, stupid. You have to understand something, you guys. These girls don't have education. They don't go to the outside world. So he stopped homeschooling them because he said that schmeck's time was better. Yeah. So these girls don't have anything to go off of. They have known that he's the prophet since they've been born. They're supposed to obey the prophet. Obeying the prophet can be, right? That's all they know since birth. This is their life. They're in LDS movement. They wear, their hair back, and they wear braids in their hair. And how do they know this is wrong if the prophet tells them it's the right thing to do? Obey me. Some of them came out and about and got new lives and were on the documentary like I didn't know what was going on. One girl got put in jail. So one girl got put in jail for kidnapping, and she was in jail for a year, and that's when all the other jailmates were like, dude, wake up. And she was like, he was grooming me really well, but I didn't know because I have nothing to compare it to that this is grooming. Oh, it was really good. I'll find the documentary and let you guys know. Is Taylor still here? I'm going to start. I'll start with you, Keeks. It's brand new. This woman moved in next door to them and filmed them for a year. Then he said, the prophet said to her right in front of everybody, ready? I think I need to give my 13-year-old wives to my buddy for the night. Okay. He says this to the documentary lady. I think I need to give my 13-year-old daughters to Bucky for the night. Because he said God told him to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says it on camera. The FBI said that wasn't enough to get him. So here we are, moving on to a year. Yep. He says it on camera. All right, I gotta fix this. I'll be right back. This is all twisted up. It's gonna drive me crazy. They also had a Signal app where they talked about these smexcapades. So when the FBI took their phones, they got a lot more information. Yep. Yep. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the follow. I'm going to read my mods right now. Keeks, we're going to start with you. Then we'll jump over to TikTok for a little bit. Okay. Yep. That was, I got to find the name of it for you. It's on Netflix, I can tell you that much. It might pop up for you, but I think because I already watched it, it won't pop up for me. But it's on Netflix. Guys, so anyway, they go, he has to have multiple locations. Oh, he had multiple locations. I don't know what's going on with these, with anything with LDS and young girls. I don't know what is going on. Everybody's talking about the prophet and heaven, and that's not it. Like, that's not bringing you to heaven, okay? And it's just, it's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Nobody's going to heaven with that. You get, and I think all three guys are in jail for 50 years. 50 years. Just telling you that. All right, I'm going to start. Keeks, are you here? I'm going to start. I'm going to Keeks to Taylor. If Sierra doesn't pop on, and she probably thought we were going to be on yesterday because I said I was, but I literally felt like shit. And I probably did dehydrate myself again, but I feel better now. Yeah, I was getting these big iced coffees every morning. I was going through the drive-thru. I never did that before, you know. And then, yeah, and then didn't really hydrate enough. So yesterday I just felt tired. So I just watched stupid stuff. It was fun to watch stupid stuff. I usually don't do that. Okay, this kind of house hunting thing is getting harder than we thought. But I don't want you to get discouraged. I really don't. Because I'm not wrong much. And you're going to get the perfect little thing you wanted. But I feel like you were on a website or on, and there was slim pickings. Don't get discouraged. This could be a last minute thing. Okay, this could be a last minute thing. Yeah, three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I'm right. Don't get discouraged. I can understand that you would. Okay. I just feel like you went on a website, this slim pickings, but I feel like this might not be on the market yet. So don't get upset. Everything seems to be, you know, the moon in Gemini, I think I could feel when it dropped in yesterday. Because I was like, that's a really good moon for us to manifest, but I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm going to sit here with the cat and watch crazy stuff. So I feel like that might have opened doors for manifestation, for prosperity, for a lot of manifesting. Yeah, it was really a good time to, I did a couple of affirmations yesterday. It was a really good moon. Yeah, for that. Yeah, don't be discouraged. I can see it. It's not going to go that way. It's not. I know she looked around like where she wants to be, and I just feel like this isn't open yet. I just want to say that. This isn't open yet. I feel like this woman could still be there, but I'm looking at the beginning of July. I don't know why. I feel like it's astrology. I'm looking at the beginning of July. Yeah. New beginnings. You're getting more pentacles. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, all money. Yeah, don't get discouraged. Don't overthink it. 10 of Pentacles, don't overthink it. It's coming your way. I feel like you're overthinking it, though. You know, the whole thing is that you're going back to the old Keeks. Don't do that. That's what all this new moon was about yesterday. Don't go back to the old Keeks where you think it's not going to happen for you. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, because you're used to not getting the best. How do I say this? I have been working so much that I always get the bargain basement toilet paper. Always have my whole life. Well, what I decided today is I want the lavender cushy shit. I don't care how much it costs. I want the lavender cushy shit toilet paper. I want the high-end bitches what they buy at Whole Foods. That's what I want. I need to stop thinking like old Noelle. I need to stop thinking like old Noelle. Old Noelle would get the whatever it is, like wiping your ass with a phone book. And I was like, no. I'm leveling it the fuck up. I bought the expensive stuff. I'm gonna wipe my ass with the expensive stuff. Stop thinking like old geeks. And I love what the guy said in Crash last night. So one of the kids in Crash last night, I'm gonna go in with clarifiers. His father said, you wanna look at your future? And he goes, yeah, look at who you're hanging out with. That's what he said to Davion. You want to see how your future's gonna go? Look who you're hanging out with. I found that very profound. So stop, I thought to myself, can I afford it? Yeah. Why does my old brain go right back to the shit? The shit that's shitty, that's not comfortable, that you're not proud of this toilet paper. No, about the good stuff. Stop thinking like old Noelle. Old Noelle is going places now. And that's where you need to be thinking. Right there. Right there. Right there. Because this is going to happen. This is going to happen. You're going to have to make some decisions. You have money, but you're going to have to make some decisions. I know you got the money. You're ready to go to get by something. I know you were like, boom, and you opened up the computer and there's nothing there. Stop thinking like old geeks. Let it manifest it to you. Say before you go to bed, I want my house. It's not going to be anything. Yeah, you're going to take a risk on it. It's not going to be anything fancy, but it's going to be mine. All right? Just telling you that. Not going to be anything fancy. I feel like it's a little cape. People what don't understand about capes is they look little on the outside. When you get inside, they're big. Capes are very distracting here in New England. Yeah, we used to rent one at Cape Cod every summer. And outside, it doesn't look like much. Inside, there's room after room after room after room after room. So I feel like this is very similar to that. But don't get discouraged on it. Don't do it. I want to go in with the third spread. Usually when you've got your money in your hand and your money over your head and your money under your feet, I've got to make choices. Okay? But we are going to find it. It's not going to be where you think, though. I keep telling you, it's right on the cusp of something. Like the cusp of the town, the cusp of the prairie, the cusp of the street. Yeah, I just feel like that. I'm going to go right in with clarifiers again. Everybody hit the like button, share, and follow. Send me a heart. You can hit the likes on the side. I'll see them. Let's go in with clarifiers again. Yeah. You got this, you got it again. So you're gonna have to make some decisions. You've got to manifest what you want coming to you, Ace of Pentacles. You're gonna have to say it right before you go to bed. Bring me my house. Bring me my house. Bring me my house. Say it. When I want something, I saw these water candles everywhere this woman had on YouTube. And I looked up the price of them, and I was like, I'm not paying that for a water candle. So it sparkles, but it's got a water fountain. I got one at a thrift store. I put it right out there. I want the sound of water in my house. You can hear it. Babbling brooks all the time. And all my career corners. Because it's good feng shui. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have to say it out loud to yourself before you fall asleep. I would. People call that a prayer. People call that casting. You can call it whatever you want. But it's happening this summer. And is it hot enough? Like I said, is everybody nice and cool? Yeah, you're not hot at all? I said everybody's going to be moving in this heat. I said it. I've said it 100 times. Yep, and I didn't get the AC my father told me to get 7,000 times. Yeah, we're getting it tomorrow. Yeah. We're getting it tomorrow. We're headed to Walmart to get it. And then I have to get the kitten the more expensive snacks that no one can afford. But I bought them. I bought them. We're going in with Taylor. I bought them. She ate 2, so there's that. And she got full. We're gonna have a really good summer. I don't know who just said that to me. I love that profoundly. So what happened with Javion, before I start this, is he was a basketball player. He was doing very well. He was like the quarterback, and he tore both ACLs. And he was told by the doctors, you'll never play again. Don't ask me how this happened. He moved in with Dom, and they started smoking weed. Yay! Yay, because Davion, at that point, needed an alternative. His parents should have come up with an alternative. Like, let's swim. Let's get on the swim team. Let's go and try it out. Let's see what works. Instead, they said, okay, move in with Damian, who was a drug dealer, you guys. He was a known drug dealer. And his sister's like, Dom was really going places. He had investments with Bitcoin. Your brother was stoned 24/7. Tell me one stoner you go, superstar. Name me one. Oh, wait. Dom wasn't going anywhere. Neither was she. They both like and you know what they kept saying? We love organic food. In this judgment, they love organic food. But your choice of drugs is anything. Okay, got it. Got the memo. All right, I'm going in with Taylor. Stop it with this shit. We got a bunch of freaking addicted teenagers. What do you think was going to happen? So that's why I think she should get manslaughter. I think her appeal is going to go through. I do. No. It was reckless driving? Yeah. Was it reckless? Yeah, they're all reckless. I mean, one girl on the documentary is like, you were together every day? We was just hitting the bong, hitting the bong, hitting the bong. Who? I don't know. Okay, the money is going to be transferred. Somebody's telling you it's okay. King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a verbal agreement. Somebody's going to tell you it's okay to transfer the tax money so you can get out of this weed thing. But guess who's going to be in the truck out front for no reason? I think that life will be so much easier when this man is gone. And I really, truly believe that this is not a normal human being. I don't believe that this guy's okay. After all the shit this weekend, I just feel like there's always manipulation in play. There's constant manipulation all the time. All the time. And it's almost like you're walking on eggshells. You never know what's going to happen next. You just don't. You don't. He's not good for anybody. He's not good for his children. He's not good for his girlfriend he will never have. He's not good for anyone. Anyone. And I'm going to tell you, too, the divorce papers will be final, and he will still be expecting things from you. Till you're going to change that phone number. It's just going to be like, gone. Yeah, I already told you a long time ago that was going to happen. You'll have a brand new number. Because the excuse is to have a conversation. Because the excuse is to talk about nothing. Because the excuse is the house is sold. I'm gone. Bye. I need to hold on. I need to hold on. I need to control. And it's not feelings. I'm not doing this because I feel for you. I'm not doing this out of love for you. I'm doing this up because I need to control this situation. And if I don't control it, I feel out of control. Is that? This is something seriously wrong here. I just feel like there could be drugs, but then I don't do the drugs, but then I take a break, then I decide I want to do better, then I relapse. This is just a lot going on here. and then I make phone calls, then I stop phone call. Oh. This is a recipe for disaster. This guy is dumber than a box of hair. And if he's not careful, they're going to put if he's not careful, they're going to put a stay away order on him again. And he won't stay away, so there's that. Yeah. He really doesn't get that his life is going down the toilet. He doesn't get it. He's going to realize that he doesn't have a lot right after the house is sold, which could be very soon. Yeah, it's going to be like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Where you're like long gone with what you have. Yep. And, you know, we weren't wrong about all the questions he asked all weekend, all the inappropriate questions. Just like I said, he thinks somebody's in the house. What's going on in Mom's house? All the inappropriate questions to manipulate his children, to hurt his children, to make his children feel unsafe. Mom doesn't care anymore. Really, buddy? Better watch it. You better watch it. I feel like there's somebody stepping in that is not going to put up with this. I don't know if this is a male judge or I don't know who this is, but this isn't happening anymore. And I feel like this, like a slap on the wrist. Like, do it one more time. One more time. Let's see if he's going to listen. This fan is blowing everything into my mouth I possibly don't want to eat. Yeah, everything's going to change. You're going to look at your foundation. You've just about had it because you got the tower. The tower just means, like, I'm going to sit back. I now know what I know. And I now know what I need to do. That's the tower. I now know what I know. Now I know what I need to do. That's the tower. It changes your whole life. You have to look at everything. Yep. Yeah, celebratory though. You're gonna win in the end. High Priestess, yeah. No, he's not gonna. This guy is such a clown, he thinks he's winning. No, you're not winning anything, buddy. And there's just so many lies and stories, and nothing's the truth, and yeah, it's just like. And then I feel like the whole thing kind of tapers off. But it might taper off because he's being forced to taper off. But I feel like right in the middle of the summer, I move into happiness, I get my break. Yeah. I'm telling you that. Right in the middle. And it might have a lot to do with this moon. 7 of you in here, hit the like button, hit the follow. All right? Okay, that was Taylor. Oh. I didn't see any of this chat. Why won't it show me? Okay. It's going to change because I got a new thing going in. Okay. That sounds good. Whatever all that is. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Yeah, you just don't, you can't use your old geek's mind. You can't do it. Yeah, don't use it. Don't do it. It's just my toilet paper story. That old Noel would have thought that is something that's not, we don't do that. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't level up this. This is all you deserve, is the one that's like wiping your ass with a phone book. That's what you deserve. Don't look at it that way. You didn't hear much because Landon, I'll repost this when the thing lets me. Yeah, it'll give me a couple of hours. All right, we're going to head over to TikTok. We have a couple of requests. All right, we're probably going to do a handful of 10. If Ciara shows up, we'll be like, I'll have to apologize for being a day late. Nothing I could do yesterday. There was no way I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't get out of bed till 3. I felt that awful.